I'm very cognizant that I have a lot of new subscribers, and I always want to inform them on the core principles. If this is a hip-hop, a predominantly hip-hop based vlog or hip-hop based platform and an outlet, I want people to know just exactly who I am, what I stand for. And to me, this is something that's been clear for the last year and a half. Just to put in perspective, my favorite rapper in the world is Big Sean, but I am as unbiased as it comes to when it comes to this rap thing. I thought about a year and a half ago, Big Sean had a window to become the best rapper in the world. He did not execute. I thought Drake, as of 2.5, 3 years ago, was the best rapper in the world. I think the change for Drake was around the time when Meek kind of quote-unquote exposed him for having a ghostwriter in Quentin Miller. Ever since then, I've looked at Drake as somebody who's kind of been in this rap song era. You know, the category that's like rap song, like with records like Hotline Bling. I think Drake realized, he was like, I can never be the best rapper in the world now because Meek kind of exposed me. Forget it. I'm not even finna try to be the hip-hop savant anymore. I'm gonna step into an audience that's going to accept me for who I am. I'm going to get the millions of people in different countries. I'm just going to say, forget trying to be the best hip-hop artist of all time. That's setting my standards too low. I'm going to try to be the biggest artist of all time. So I think Drake's in this space where he's actually trying to make anthems for the world, not just for hip-hop and the core element of it. So I think Drake has checked out of that race of being the best hip-hop artist in the world. I don't even know where Drake falls in my top 10. I think he's in the top 5 by default right now. But to be honest with you, Drake ain't making hip-hop records anymore. Like, I really enjoyed him and Wayne getting together and hopping on that whole Family Feud beat. But honestly, man, I'm listening to more like, that's like what, maybe 5% rapping on it? Like 10% rap. It's not a lot of rap on it. He's not making a lot of rap records anymore. He's making these mainstream, global, let's have fun on it and sing on the hook. That's where he's at with it right now. And that's going to work for Drake. By the way, he's going to be the biggest in that world. And he's going to do some unbelievable things. But when we're talking about rap, I don't know if Drake's even in that conversation right now. He doesn't want that lane. He doesn't want it anymore. He's giving up on that. And by the way, if we're talking money, if we're trying to make money, I think that's what Drake's in the business of, making money and branding. I'm not going to fault Drake for what he's doing. He's doing the smart thing. I think j.cole, I think the For Your Eyes Only was probably one of his worst put together projects because he didn't explain anything. He didn't do any media with it. I don't know whose idea that was to not do interviews or just do a couple interviews to give us a little context on the album. The Neighbors record. I think the Neighbors think I'm selling dope. It would have been nice for j.cole, not a producer, but j.cole to come out and say, this is a real story that really happened. We know j.cole, the person, is as dope a person there is out there, doing a lot of great things behind the scenes. But when you're giving us a project that's as intimate as this, and then we believe there's like a underlying message that you're speaking through your best friend, or one of your close friends died and you're talking to his daughter, you got to come out and do an interview with that. You just can't put that art in the atmosphere and give us no context. So I always put an asterisk by For Your Eyes Only until j.cole comes out, does an interview, and kind of explains the project to it. He never did that. So I think For Your Eyes Only's got to go at the bottom half of j.cole's projects. And I'm looking around, and that opens. You got guys like Meek, who I think is a phenomenal rapper, can't stay out of trouble, doesn't perform a lot. Guys like Kevin Gates, phenomenal rapper, can't stay out of trouble. Then there are artists who are more lyrical and they can't make a lot of hit records. I can name a plethora of artists that fit in that realm. You gotta have hits in this world, man. You gotta be able to make. That's part of it to me. And being the best rapper in the world, you gotta make music that the masses know. You could be a really, really, really great rapper, but if the masses ain't able to sing your stuff in unison, are you really reaching people? Is your music really powerful enough? I believe the powerful music will trump. And no pun intended, but this artist is doing that at every level. I believe Kendrick Lamar is the biggest rapper in the world. I don't believe it's close. I believe over the last year and a half, Kendrick Lamar has separated himself from the pack. If you look at the performances that Kendrick Lamar is doing, he's not missing right now. He's still doing the BET Awards. He's doing the MTV Video Awards. He's performing at the All-Star games. Whatever they'll have him at. Heck, I seen Kendrick Lamar a week or two ago performing backstage of Staples Center as a Kobe Bryant's banquet before he got his jersey retired. He wants you to see his face right now. At TDE, over the last year and a half, they're making it an emphasis. See Kendrick Lamar's face. Know who he is. He's working with the Black Panther. That's going to be big for him. As a matter of fact, tonight in Atlanta, he just did this, I'm not going to call it a powerful performance. It wasn't that powerful, but it's still Kendrick Lamar. It's just, he does best rap in the world stuff. Him and Drake, they do best rap in the world stuff, and I just don't think Drake's making the best rap in the world music anymore. Kendrick's still doing best rap in the world stuff and making best rap in the world music. Damn, to me, it's got to be the album of the year. Now, Hole's 444 was my favorite album of the year, but damn, I can't argue with the results. I got loyalty inside my DNA. Be humble. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Love and loss. Giving me a run for my money. You know what I mean? These are hits. These are hit after hit after hit after hit that you've heard for 8 to 10 months now. And Kendrick's still performing these records as we come a couple months away from the year since he put his album out. In a world where rappers are putting music out every 2 months, right? Mixtapes or whatever. Apple Music projects and Spotify projects every 2 months. Kendrick is still working his music as if we're still in the early 2000s. He doesn't feel any pressure to put out a project every year. He's working his music. His music has trumped. You watch this performance that he just had at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. People know these records word for word. And it's all genres of people. And he's not shying away from being unapologetically black. There's message in his music. Now, damn, the project, I'm still trying to figure out what's the message behind this one. But when we're talking about Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, these projects are message-based. And there's messages in parts of Damn, right? There's some powerful stuff in saying, I got loyalty inside my DNA. You know what I mean? My DNA is built for this. Kendrick Lamar, to me, is the best rapper in the world. He does best rap in the world stuff. The content of his lyrics is black empowering. He's not trying to do-do-do-do-da. He's not saying Molly Percocet. He's not trying to shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how he groove. For the new school, he ain't trying to mumble rap his way to the top. Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper in the world. All my new subscribers who've never heard me say this, I want to put this out in the atmosphere. This is what I believe. Kendrick's the best rapper in the world. And I don't even think right now, I don't think it's close. He even tried to spark up a beef with Big Sean. You know, Big Sean threw some shots at him. Kendrick responded, it looks like. You know, and even then, I don't even think Big Sean wanted smoke. Kendrick Lamar, biggest rapper in the world, best rapper in the world, not even close.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty.